is Jacksepticeye, and I just got back from PAX. I'm back about 2 days now, and I was going to do this sooner. I probably should have done it sooner while stuff was fresh in my head, and I was able to talk about it a bit better. But I had done a vlog just before I left, and I didn't want to bombard the channel with vlogs all on top of each other, so left a little breathing room. You'd have to excuse my voice as well. A lot of stuff was going on over the weekend. There was a lot of talking, there was a lot of shouting. I'm a loud dude, I shout all the time. Anyway, normally it's fine, but conventions are just super loud, and my voice goes... well, it's not gone, it's just kind of raspy, and I can't hit the high notes. It sounds ridiculous, and I hate it, because whenever I do my outro, when my voice is like this, I can't say the in the next video part properly. But anyway, PAX, super awesome. I always do these types of vlogs, like recapping the events when I come back, and the PAX this year was so damn cool. I had a really good time. They're always cool. It's always a really good time being at these conventions, but it was such a weird shift from what it was last year, because I said in the other vlog that PAX last year was my very first convention ever, and it was the first time at PAX East, first time in America, all these kind of things. So this time, because when I was there last time, Mark, Bob and Wade had their panel, and I was sitting at the front and I was looking up at them, and I was just like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. It's so cool to be able to see these guys just get up on stage and have everyone just listen to them and ask them questions and everything. And this time I was up on the stage looking down at everyone. And that was so surreal, just to be up there and to see everybody there and to see just how many people come out and celebrate these events and who come out to see you. But that was the second day. The first day we were there, actually we got in like a day early, and then we just walked around Boston. We went to go see an improv show, which was so damn funny, and that was a really fun night, and I really had a lot of fun doing that, just to unwind, hanging out with Mark, and that it was just really cool. Then the first day of the actual convention, we got there and the line outside that convention was insane. There was about 1,000 people all out in the front, and then it went all the way down the back of the convention center, and we were standing out front like, how do we get in? Oh god, I don't have a badge yet. Somebody from Maker come out and help me please. Because it was really weird, it was all backwards. Normally the signing is after the panel, but the panel was the second day in the evening, and the signing was the first day. So we signed from like, I think it was 1 until 5, so it was about a 4-hour signing, and so many of you guys came out to like meet us, and that was so cool. Thank you so much anybody who came to the convention just to meet us, or it was like your main goal just to come hang out, get stuff signed, and thank you all so much for waiting in line so long. I always feel so bad when we're there for ages signing stuff and people are like at the end of the line and they come up and they're so defeated and they're still excited to see you and everything, but you can tell like their legs are tired, they're hungry, they want to go get food, they can't wait around all day, or they can't leave early because they'll miss their spot or whatever and they'll never get another chance. So my heart goes out to you guys. Thank you so much for waiting in line all these times. Some people wait in line like all morning just so they'll be the first in line to be able to see you. So that type of stuff is super flattering. Thank you for being there. And we met so many. They had to cap off the line because we had a hard cut off. So when our signing was done, there was already people lining up for the next signing, and they said you have to leave by 5 o'clock. You cannot linger any longer because you will just be removed, and anybody that you don't get to will just be kicked out. So we tried our best to get through everybody. So sorry if any of these events, like, it's over so quick. People come up, I can tell they have so much to tell you. I can tell in their eyes that they have so much they want to say, but there's just not enough time. There's not enough time in the day to stand there and be able to talk to everybody, and I'm so sorry if it ever feels rushed. That's not the way I want these things to go. I want everyone to get as much time as they possibly can. If I could stand there all day with people, I really, really would. But, I mean, regulations, fire codes, other signings, schedules, all this type of stuff gets in the way, so I'm really sorry. But those of you I did meet, you guys are so awesome. Everybody was so super nice. A couple got down in front of Mark and proposed, and I was like, holy crap, and I took some pictures of them, and that was one of the pictures he actually uploaded to Twitter. And then another couple came over in front of me and proposed in front of me, which was so awesome. I had never seen anything like that before in my life. I had never seen a live proposal directly in front of me. I mean, we've seen them at the panels. A few people have proposed at Mark's panels before, but to see just the two people right there in front of you, to actually be able to hear what they say during a proposal, it's such a cool experience. And I don't know, not many people get to do that. And thank you for doing it in front of me, for taking, like, to consider doing one of the most important things that you're going to do in your life, to do it in front of me. That is incredibly humbling, and thank you for doing that. It's one of those experiences that I'll never forget, and hopefully you guys will never forget either, and anybody who was there will never forget, because it's such a unique experience and a unique event to happen. So thank you for doing that. That was awesome. But the signing itself was really fun. There was a lot of people around the edges who couldn't get in, who were screaming things all the time. So we tried to have fun with all the people who were there, but at the same time, I tried to focus on the people who were directly in front of me, because they likely don't get that experience very often. They're not at conventions very often, or it's the only time they'll ever get to meet you. So I want to make it the best experience that I can for them in the moment while they're there. So hopefully that comes across, and hopefully it never feels like I'm rushing through people like, hi, nice to meet you, shake your hand, sign, picture, bye. I don't ever want it to feel like that, but sometimes stuff has to speed up, so just bear that in mind. I know a lot of you meet us and want so much more, but there's not a whole lot we can do. Then the panel was super fun the next day, so like we filled the entire room, which was crazy. Bob wasn't there, which was sad. We really missed him over the weekend, but hopefully we get to meet up with him again soon. And we played Fun Employed on the stage. We were going to do like a normal Q&A, but we figured we've done that a lot, and then people keep asking the same questions over and over again, so we decided to just do card games. So we played Fun Employed, which is a really funny game. You can see the panel up online, but the audio got messed up in the live stream, so any versions of it online now are all like really shitty audio quality. So we had no idea that happened. I'm really sorry for that as well, for any of you who couldn't be there. I know a lot of you were watching the stream as well. The last day then, we actually got a chance to walk around the convention, and I went to we had another thing at the Polaris booth where we got up on stage and played another card game, and that was really fun. I have no idea if that's up online, so I apologize for that. I really wish I had links to just post in the description for these things, but it's really hard to find them for some reason. I have no idea why. But at the booth that day, I got there early, and there was a lot of people around already waiting, and they had been waiting hours, and they were going to be waiting hours longer just to be able to see that last event on the Polaris stage. And I went up and I stood there and I signed for a couple of hours, but that got ridiculous. That got crazy because there were so many people there, and they were all squashed up against this like countertop at the booth, and I was trying to like walk up and down the line myself because nobody could move. And as I was doing that, people would have to like push in and other people had to push out, and it was fine at the start because everyone was like getting their stuff signed, but then everyone heard that it was like, Jack, you have like 15 minutes left. And then people just started pushing all over the place, and I don't know, I got so disappointed in that moment because everybody had been so nice up to that point. Everyone was so calm and collected. Everyone was just like watching, seeing stuff get signed. They were asking questions and everything, and it was a ton of fun. And then when that moment happened, people all just started pushing, and people were getting crushed up against like the countertop. One girl fell down and people had to help her get back up. I had to tell people to stop pushing. Parents were in there with their kids, like pushing their kids to the front. I mean, come on, parents. You should have some better cop on than that to know not to be pushing stuff. I know you're there for your kids and you want your kids to have a really great experience and to meet the people that they're there for. And you paid a lot of money for tickets and hotels and everything, but please be mindful that there's other people in the area around you feeling the exact same things. I want everyone to have as much of a nice experience as possible, and I don't want everyone to be getting crushed. One girl had a panic attack right in the front. It was the first panic attack she had ever had in her life, and I could see the fear in her eyes as it was happening. All she could say was that she couldn't breathe. So I had to get an enforcer to come and like lift her up over the top, and she came into the booth with us, and I sat down with her for a few minutes and tried to calm her down and talk to her one-on-one, and that was a really heartbreaking experience to see. I mean, she got to like go, like this was when I had to leave, so it was, I was getting ready to be ushered away, and then I got her to come in and I was trying to calm her down, and then the security were like, we gotta go, we gotta get you out here. I was like, I'm dealing with this girl who's going through a very hard thing right now, and I would really rather just be here and help her through that rather than be pushed off again. So sometimes stuff gets a bit hectic, and it's crazy to kind of see like just how much the channel means to some people, that they go to those lengths just to be able to meet you and see you and get stuff signed and everything. But overall, an incredibly enjoyable experience. I absolutely loved that convention, and there's a lot of memories in there that I won't forget. I met a lot of people that I met the year before, a lot of friends that I had hung out with previously that we all got to meet up with again. Thank you for all the friends who were there, other YouTube friends, Mark, Wade, all those guys. It was just such an enjoyable experience. One of my favorite things about going to conventions is hanging out with them and getting to go to dinner So really enjoyable experiences. I really like the whole event. Oh man, I've already been recording for ages, but there's so much more I want to talk about. But I don't want the vlog to go on forever either. Sorry if I don't seem so like super energetic and ecstatic or anything either. Again, my voice. I'm trying to take it easy because I have to plan for another trip very soon. I don't want my voice to go because then nobody will get any videos and that would suck. But I don't know. Going to these events makes me reflect on YouTube a lot. And when I came back, I was kind of just sitting here all day today. I was supposed to be recording videos, but all I was doing was going through the videos that had gone up while I was away. Thank God everything went up properly and on the time as it should, because that's always a worry of mine. But I was going over through the comment section and just like to see the experiences of people in real life, to see their faces and the reaction they have. Some people cry, some people are super energetic and happy and excited. Some people are so shy and everything. Like to see that pure connection right then and there, just a person to person talking, looking each other dead in the eyes. That means a whole lot to me. I know how much it means to you guys out there, and it means a great deal to me as well, to be able to see people in real life. And I was going through the comments recently, and I just realized like how shitty the YouTube system has been lately. And it's kind of getting me down as well, because we used to have this super strong connection on the channel where everything was like, yeah, Jack's the YouTuber who answers comments. Jack's the guy who interacts with people all the time. He's really nice and everything. And then YouTube systems changed, and while I didn't change all that much, I'm still answering comments every day. I still answer just as many comments every day. But because the YouTube system has changed so much, now people think I'm not there. And people think that I'm more of a douchebag because of that. People think I've changed and that I'm not as sincere anymore. And the confidence I've gotten in myself and the type of content I make, I'm not as naive anymore. Like that, because I'm so much more in the zone when I record now and I know exactly what I want out of a video. Like, a lot of people see that that's like me being cocky now, and which is really not the case. It's just I'm a lot more comfortable in my own skin making videos now, and I don't feel like I have to try so hard to be funny anymore. But I was going through and I just realized like how much spam and memes and nonsense are in the comments these days. I miss the days when the comments were feedback on the video and I could answer them, and no matter what comment I answered or where I answered it in the comment chain, in the thread of comments, it was always like the comment was there, my comment was right underneath it, and people could see, yeah, Jack's there interacting with people, yeah, right on. So just like he said he was. But these days that doesn't happen. These days, if I reply to a comment, it gets buried. If I reply to a comment and that comment stays on the top, you can't see my reply because it's stuck in the middle of the comments now. And it only shows the top comment and like the last few replies. And I don't know. For me personally, I used to think that the channel had just gotten so big that I had kind of lost control over that stuff, or that it was so much harder to communicate with people because there was so many people there. But that's not the case. There was always a lot of people here, even back then. It's just that our voices aren't heard properly anymore. There's a lot of people just writing like the same shitty comments over and over again, like trying to get likes. Or some people are saying stuff that has nothing got to do with the video. Some people are just begging for other games. Like, it just feels like a wall of noise rather than proper feedback from the community that I know and love are there, but they're just getting smothered like I am in the comments as well. So I really wish YouTube would change that again, because it's stifling to see that. It's stifling to see what once was and what is now and how different it is. Because I haven't changed. I know a lot of the commenters out there who are writing the comments haven't changed. It's just that the stuff that we're doing is getting drowned out by all like the fake accounts, the people begging for likes, the people promoting their own channels, that kind of stuff. So it just really sucks to see that, and it kind of got me down a small bit, because I want to embrace that connection. I never want it to disappear. I want this channel to stay a really nice, positive thing all the time, and I don't want the nonsense to win over. But I don't know, it's kind of out of our control. All I can do is complain about it to YouTube and hope that they change it eventually or move it back. I don't think it'll ever go back, but I'm still here. I still care just as much, if not more, than I ever have, because there's so many more people on the channel, and that's why I regulate myself to like Tumblr and Twitter a lot more than the YouTube comment section, or at least it might seem that way, because it's easier to be seen there. It's easier for your voice to be heard. It's easier to interact one-on-one there rather than be dicked over by an algorithm on YouTube. But anyway, I didn't mean for this vlog to go on so long, and I didn't mean it to sound like such a bummer either, but I just love this channel so much. I love the community so much. I love you guys so much. And I want to make it as good as it possibly can be, because there's a lot of people recently who are just like, the comment section is shit, there's a lot of drama in them and everything. It's like, you're only saying that because you've never properly interacted with the comments. People who say that YouTube is fine right now are YouTubers who have done nothing but just upload their videos and skim through comments and that's it. They've probably never interacted with their comments properly ever. And I am a huge, like, advocator for the YouTube comments because it's such a nice place and it's given me some of the best memories on YouTube. And I hate to see it turn into what it is now because I want the old YouTube back. And I want, like, the good, nice experience back. Not saying that I just want people to praise me all the time. That's not what I'm saying. That's far from what I mean. I just want it to be a lot more connected, a lot more concise, and less noise. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you guys for being here every single day. It really means a lot to me, and you guys are literally the only reason I would do YouTube by now. I mean, it is a job, and it is fun to do and everything, and it's one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. But if there weren't so many nice people there supporting me all the time and coming out to conventions and showing me that true, genuine emotion in their eyes every time, or in their text posts or anything, I don't think I could actually do it, because it's you guys who really motivate me to keep going and make me want to do this more. So thank you guys for that. But also, if you like this video, punch that like button in the face. Oh my god, boss! And high fives all round. Whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys. Now we'll see all you dudes. Next video. And then you're like, show me your game face. Ah, yeah. Okay. Whoosh. Nice. We're gonna explode. Explode. Boom, bitches. Can I keep exploding? Vlog's like 20 minutes long with the recording. Oh, why do I do that? There's so much that I want to say and I just talk in over detail about it instead of skimming across, but I want people to know my actual thoughts on things, and then I ramble too much and the video's too long and then people don't care or don't want to watch. Oh, it's hard.